Okay, this is a step-by-step video on how to register for your Uniben Post Utme 2025. So the next thing to do is to go on your browser and type unibenportal.com and then click on go for the site to open for you, unibenportal.com. So the site opens up for you or for us, as the case may be. The next thing for you to do is to tap on these three lines at the top corner there. The three lines at the top corner there, and click on application. Click on application. So when you click on application, it opens up for you the instructions on how to register for the Post Utme. Everything is there. The next thing for you to do is now tap on or click/tap here to proceed. Click/tap here to proceed. You can see the deadline for the Post Utme. So now it opens up for us, and then the next thing for us to do is to scroll down. So when you scroll down, these are all the requirements for you to register, what you are required of, your eligibility for the Post Utme, 200 and above, and then you have to score 200 and above in your JAMB, and then this is your O-level requirements, and then these are the method of application. So you scroll down to where you see begin application process. Begin application process. So yes, that's the button there. So when you tap on begin application process, so next is to create an account, your JAMB registration number, your JAMB score, your password, and then security question. Very simple question. And then when you are done, you click on proceed. You click on proceed at the bottom there. Yes, click on proceed, and then your application has been started. It says your account has been created. Log in using your registration number and the password you provided. Your registration number, your JAMB registration number, is your user ID. Take note, and then the password. So you go over and scroll up and go to that three line we clicked on earlier before. You click on that three line, you click on log in. So when you click on log in, it takes you to where you can now log in into your profile. So this is your user ID, your password, and then the captcha challenge, those letters there and the characters that you need to type in before you finally log in. So take note, your user ID is your JAMB registration number and then the password. So then you log in, and then it says authenticated. This is now your profile that has been created for you. You can log out anytime you want. This is the form. This is the application form. So when you scroll down, you see the details that are required of you to fill in for this application. So now you scroll down. So when you scroll down, you then fill in your phone number and your email address. Your phone number and your email address. That's number one, step one. Then you click on next. When you click on next, it takes you to the next portion, which is number 2. It says disability status. You tap on the no or yes button there. If it is yes, you see the yes is white, highlighted as white. If it is no, you see the no as highlighted as white. So take note, then you click on next. When you click on next, it takes you to the next portion, which is number 3. So number 3. So click on no and then click on next. Then it takes you to number 3. It says course selection. Specify your second choice. Your first choice has already been selected before by JAMB, of which the portal already recognizes. So you now need to fill in your second choice. So you tap on the second choice bar, search bar there, and then you look around for your course. Then you tap on it and then come down there and click on next. So the next portion now is to fill in your WAEC or O-level details, your O-level result. Take note, if you are awaiting result, you can still apply. There is provision for those who are awaiting results. But this section is where you fill in your WAEC or NECO or NABTEB O-level details. It says enter your results. For awaiting results, enter ARO as your grade. We will explain that. So such that when you are filling in these details, you see exam type, exam date, examination number, and all of that. You fill in your exam type. That your exam type is whether it is WAEC, whether it is NECO, whether it is NABTEB. Then the next portion is your exam date. Take note, if you registered for WAEC, school WAEC, that should be May, June. So you put May there, May, and then the year you put there. If it is NECO, you know the month that you wrote the exam. Choose that month, because on that exam date, the options there is the year and the month. So if it is WAEC GC that comes up twice a year, you should know that one will be January, the other one will be November, December. So whichever one that you fall into, when you choose the year and the month, then you click on, you tap on set. So when that is done, the next thing to do is to input your examination number. So go over and check your details. The next thing to do is to add subjects for the O-level that you are filling in. So tap on the add subject button there. It will bring up columns for you to fill in the subjects and the grades. Take note, they said that awaiting results can also apply. So you see the A arrow there, this A arrow here, that's what you will select for each subject you will be adding if you are awaiting results. You already wrote the exam, so all your details are available with you, the year, the exam type, and what have you, that it was filled in before we got to this stage. So fill in all of those if you are awaiting results, and then begin to add subject and put in A arrow. But if you have your result already, just select the subject and then select the grade likewise. So you'll be adding more and more subjects. Tap on add subject until the final subject has been added. So when you do all of that, you now scroll again. Okay, first of all, check whether your stuffs are correct, whether you have filled in everything. You have added all the subjects. You can also add another result for a second sitting if you are using two results. Then click on next. So the next part it comes to is the declaration part, which is number 5. Then you tap on this little box here that says your details are correct. That's what you are doing in essence for your declaration. So tap on that little box there. When you tap on that little box, it shows or signifies that your information are correct. So you click on finish and proceed to payment. Finish and proceed to payment. That's the next step. So it brings you to where you can now make your payment. It says the payment that you have to make is 2,000 naira and portal charges. So you tap on pay with remitter, that you can see there, pay with remitter. So when you tap on pay with remitter, it brings you over to where it summarizes what you are required to pay. So screening fee and portal charges, everything is 5,000 naira. So you now click on pay now. So it loads up for you to bring you to the portion where you can make your payments. So you now choose which option you want. Obviously it will be card. So you tap on card and then you input your card number, your expiry date of the card, and the CVV, the number, 3 numbers behind the card, and then you click on pay. You can see the service charge here is also 188 naira. So everything put together should be like 5,200. You click on pay. So when you click on pay, it takes you to where it says you want to save your card securely for you. Just say no thanks. Then you go over and input your OTP, one-time password that will be sent to your phone number, register to your bank account. So you put in the OTP and click on pay. So then payment has been made. So when payment has been made, you can now go on to now finalize everything. It says finalize and submit application. Click on that button, and then when you click on that button, it takes you to where you can now what's it called, where you can now download. So you see, this says submitted. You can now print your where you can now print your application slip and also your payment slip. So tap on the application slip, or you tap on payment slip, whichever one, it takes you to where you can now download. So we are getting there very soon. So when you tap on application slip, it opens up another portion for you. So then you scroll down and click on print now. It is exactly the same thing you will do for the payment slip. So you see now it's downloading. So it says it has downloaded. It has downloaded the documents, your application slip, your printout. It is the same way you also download your payment slip. So same way, so click on print again. It brings up the options, and then you click on payment slip. You scroll down and then click on print now. When you click on print now, it downloads the document into your phone. Remember, you can do this with your phone. With your phone, you don't need to go to any cafe. You don't need to go to anybody to do it for you. It's very, very self-explanatory. So now, the next thing to do is to, first of all, take note that you will be coming back to print out your slip that contains your screening schedule on the 27th of August 2025. 27th, you come back to do reprint just the way you do in JAMB. Come back to do reprint the way you do it in JAMB. So take note of your login details. When you want to log in again next time when you're coming back, it is unibenportal.com. Next is to tap on these three lines again, where it brings up the option for you to log in just as we did previously. Then you input your user ID, your password. You already know what is your user ID and your password, and then these characters. Then you click on log in, and then you can go ahead to repeat the same way we printed every other application slip and payment slip before now. Same process, and then you are done. So thank you for watching to the end, and please do well to subscribe to this channel for more informative videos. Thank you.